Hello, everyone. I got something else to say to y'all. I just want to let y'all know, live up to your expectations. Start saying, things that make you feel good about yourself. The past is the past, and the past is always a good example of what not to do. But sometimes y'all are young and y'all still coming out there, and you feeling yourself. Like when we first go out there, we like, oh, I know I look good. And then you got so and so, you got so everybody wants you. But what they really want, and some of them is good, don't get it twisted. But the ones that come across you, some of them give you the wrong signals. And you thinking that this person's in love with you and this person adores you, and you don't know the first thing of what love means. You don't know the first thing on how a person really supposed to treat you, because you don't see it that way. You don't get to see the example of what in your background. So some of you were raised by some, allegedly by some, gangsters, moms and dads, and then you got some that real, but then there's some that are real religious, and they try to stop a child from going out there, don't want a child to move, don't want a child to pass go. Let me tell you something. I learned the hard way. When a child feels like they're stuck in a situation and they don't like rules, some children do not like rules. And I don't care how much you tell them, I don't care what you did. When they get grown, they're gonna be out of control because they didn't get to feel be themselves when they were kids, like teenagers and growing up, because there were rules in the house. But see, some people had to learn what them rules was about, because if you ain't got no rules in your house, things can go bad with your children, allegedly, and you're just trying to protect them. But sometimes protection makes you look like the hard person and you just cruel. But when the boogeyman get them, they look back to, well, man, I should have been listening. I was at home with somebody that really cared about me. Because now the boogeyman looking for me and trying to destroy me and don't care nothing about you. You don't mean nothing to that person, allegedly. See, sometimes we get mixed up with that man or woman loves me. They would never do nothing to me. They would never hurt me. But let me tell you something. Hurt people that don't heal, it's not good for you. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care if they said they changed, but they still hurt inside and they won't change the hurt. They put a Band-Aid on it, and then when they get mad, things come up on you. Every once in a while, y'all over here, what you do that for? You over here fussing and fighting and stuff. A relationship that's got a lot of drama and all you do is argue, you fight, you fuss, you can't see eye to eye, that's not meant for you. That's a relationship lived on, I'm going to get your past and I'm going to destroy you because I need energy from you. And you're going to give it to me. So I'm going to figure out what your weaknesses is and why you can't do this and why you can't do this. And so I can't walk away. So I'm stuck in the situation. And then you got children that come in the situation. You got to remember this, ladies, young gentlemen, and whatever. I've been here a long time, 57 years. I've seen a lot of people come and go. I've seen people say bad things and say, why would you put up with a person that will bully you, put you down? But guess what? Every time you met a man, you noticed the man was a drama man, or the man was somebody to control, or a narcissist, or somebody that wanted to take pieces of you, need energy from you, and they would try to destroy you because they have not healed themselves. I know we want a man that look good, or a woman, you want somebody to take care of themselves, but sometimes they lost. And you get assigned to somebody, Most High give you somebody that's lost. They want you to change, you can't change this person, but you can show them an example of what you will and what you will not take. And they'll get it in the long run, because see, what the thing is about men, some men want you to chase them. They want the chase. They want the thrill of you coming after them. I know you love me. I'm going to chase you. Better call me every few seconds. I don't want no toxic love. I don't want somebody that's jealous and I got to call you every few seconds. Are you looking like a Dodo, if I miss one day calling you, you're always trying to accuse somebody of something. Let me tell you something. I love myself more than that to realize it's not healthy. But I'm still trying to help you because you're sitting over here thinking you're manipulating somebody, but you're not manipulating me. You're making me stronger. And that's what they're doing for you, women and gentlemen. When somebody do you like that, you got to get your strength in and you got to separate love, because love, it can be a curse. If you love that person, like you say, but you can't let that person go, then that's a person that wants to take energy and control you, and they're narcissists, and they don't know how to figure they could change. They don't want to change. They like the thrill. They like the fight. And the only way they will leave is when you don't fight with them no more. You don't give them that energy. Because some of you have daddies and mamas that you got to deal with, and you know doggone well they got some issues that allegedly that it took me to tell you, because sometimes people don't know what they're doing. They're only doing it because you're a good narcissist supply, or you're a good supply with sympathy. You don't have the deal. Let me tell you something. I walk away from anything that don't serve me no more. I learned this lesson. I spent too much time on people acting like they don't love their life, they don't love themselves, they don't want nobody to be nobody, but stuck in these looming dooms, and don't want to. We can't build nothing because you on that narcissist behavior. We fighting each other. We can't see eye to eye. Who wants that? It's toxic. That means you need to evaluate yourself, what love really means to you. Because sometimes they throw these love spells, and that's why some of y'all get stuck in these relationships and know good and well you wouldn't even be with that person, but that person won't let you go because they keep playing with love magic, allegedly, to make you see them as different, or cloaking themselves, and they're real just a selflessly little coward little boy that needs to go check him, see what size he really is, because deep down he needs counsel. He needs to know that he's loved by somebody that really loves you, not somebody that's trying to destroy you or make you feel like you got to come and destroy me. But the only way you're going to change that, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you got to walk away from a situation, because it will escalate to something that you don't want to see. And sometimes you walk away, you go right back. That's where the problem comes in at. When are you going to stop going back to somebody that literally destroys and depletes who you are as a person, as an individual, your life? You have children and you have to deal with them. You figure, well, I got to get along. Or we come over, I give them a little bump. Y'all know what y'all be doing. Y'all be giving a little bump and send the baby daddies home. But see, the baby daddies got to understand something. You know, respect in my boundaries, but some of them ain't gonna respect your boundaries. They're gonna try to test you, and they're gonna push you because you've always let them do it. You've always let them come in and destroy your life. Now the kids, you gotta protect them from a narcissist when they first come out, because I'm gonna tell you something. They will start being that way to your children, and your children grow up to be narcissists. That's what you're not gonna like. See, I don't like seeing what that person done to the children. But you're not thinking like that. You're thinking like, well, that's their daddy. No, that now you got another narcissist, and it keeps going down the line because people keep getting these narcissist men, and they keep having babies with good people, and especially of the light. People have chosen earth angels, star seeds. They're only wanting your bank because they know the money gonna come in because of that child, and that person don't pay no child support. They gone every second. They don't want to be a man. They don't want to play with the kids. They don't even want to send the kids and go out on activities. The man got to reevaluate himself, because see, Most High don't like that. You can't just sit over and put your kids on hold and act like they're not important to you because you love them, but really you don't know what love is. So that's a problem that you need to go evaluate with thyself. I learned I have to go evaluate myself.